I'm really into a lot of freaky things, but I don't dead guys. And when it's over, and you're dead to me, and we move on.
Wow.
You know, so that's how I
heavy.
feel about it.
That's heavy.
And
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Exposing SMG. Today, we are going to be talking about Miley Cyrus and what she reveals about herself on her new album, Plastic Hearts. The album was released on November 27th, and it's safe to say it's an amazing album. I genuinely love all the songs on it, and there were two songs that definitely caught my attention, which were Angels Like You and Never Be Me, because Miley starts to honestly talk about herself in relationship dynamics. So, let's see what Miley exposes about herself in Angels Like You. Flowers in hand waiting for me. Every word in poetry. Won't call me by my name only, baby. The more that you give, the less that I need. Everyone says I look happy when it feels right. So basically, in this verse, Miley is talking about how the person treats her when she's in a relationship with them. They have flowers waiting for her, everything they say comes out as if it's being written in poetry, they always call her just baby, and that the more that they give her, the more she feels fulfilled, the less that she needs. And when she's being treated correctly, everyone can tell just based on her face, like they all say she looks happy. So basically Miley is just describing how relationships start out for her. But the relationship doesn't stay in paradise, as Miley then says, I know that you're wrong for me. Gonna wish we never met on the day I leave. I brought you down to your knees cause they say that misery loves company. It's not your fault I ruin everything, and it's not your fault I can't be what you need. Miley is basically saying that after all the good that this person does, at the end of the day, they're still gonna be wrong for her. And that she's gonna make them wish they never met her when it's time to leave them. When she says I brought you down to your knees cause they say misery loves company, I'm picturing Miley being so for her engagement and marriage with Liam, so that she even says, I brought you down to your knees. It could kind of reference that she's saying she supported the idea of marriage so much that she had a hand in it. And she's saying that it's not your fault I ruin everything, and it's not your fault I can't be what you need. If you remember, we spoke about Miley and Liam's relationship before, and I even made a video about them, and I basically said that Liam wanted a wife and a few kids while she wanted the partying lifestyle. And in this video, we spoke about how Miley wanted to keep, the drugs and partying lifestyle, the unreliable, not held down to anything lifestyle, while Liam wanted to be more like his brother and build a family and a home. So she's basically saying that it's not his fault that he expected that from her, and she's kind of putting the blame on herself because she's saying that she's ruining everything and that she can't be what he needs. Baby, angels like you can't fly down here with me. I'm everything they said I would be. Miley is attesting to, all those things that they said she would be. The fact that she's a wild party girl who can't be held down. It's all kind of coming true. Miley released a song called Slide Away, and the unreleased version shows that everything I'm saying is true. She basically is like, I don't want a wife and kids. I want my whiskey and pills. And I remember before that demo came out, that unreleased one, I wrote a post back on exposingsmg.com. I basically break down everything wrong with Miley. And I was like, he wanted a family lifestyle. He wanted her to be a little bit more tamed, and for a while, she thought she wanted that too, but habits are hard to break, and she just went back to her old habits where she was partying a lot, drinking, and doing a bunch of drugs. In the bridge, she says, I'll put you down slow, love you goodbye, before you let go just one more time. Take off your clothes, pretend that it's fine, a little more won't kill you tonight. Ooh, that's depressing. So basically, Miley is just salvaging the last few days she has with this past lover before it all goes to downhill. And that's why she's basically saying, just one more time, pretend that it's fine. A little more won't kill you tonight. It's more like, let's deal with our problems in the morning, but for one more night, let's just pretend we don't have any. Angels Like You is a very heartbreaking song. It does not end on a better note, but it just kind of stays depressing. And some people are like, well, this song's not about Liam because You know, on Plastic Heart, she has so many bad songs that all reflect her relationship with Liam. And that's the thing with Miley. She'll write what she feels at the moment, but that doesn't mean it's what happened. It doesn't mean it was true. And it doesn't mean that's how she feels all the time.
When you say, I don't even miss you, it isn't necessarily about your husband.
It was at that minute. You know, sometimes you miss, you know, people more than others, and sometimes, you know, things get easier. Time kind of heals all, but that was at a time where I felt really strong, and then some days I don't.
Miley has a protective layer, and this is something I've spoken about and written about whenever I talk about her. And her protective layer always comes off she'll come off really mean to kind of protect the vulnerable side in her. And that's kind of how songs like What the F Do I Know came onto the album, because she felt it for a moment of time when she felt like everything she knew isn't turning out the way it's supposed to be.
I think men in my life have told me that I'm cold, or I'm a cold fucking bitch, because I leave when things are done. I'm really into a lot of freaky things, but I don't dead guys, and when it's over, and you're dead to me, and we move on.
Wow.
You know, so that's how I
heavy.
feel about it.
That's heavy.
And
I mean, just listening to that, you can tell she's coming off so strong because she is hurt. And with that being said, let's take a look at the lyrics for Never Be Me. I know I do this every time. I walk the line, I play with fire, and I stop myself before the crime. I walk the line, yeah, I play with fire. So to walk the line basically means that you have a fragile balance of something good and something bad. You're basically in the middle. And I believe that's what she's saying by saying that she walks the line and she plays with fire. But before she does anything serious, she'll stop herself. And that's where she says, and I stop myself before the crime. And in the next verse, Miley is basically saying that she doesn't want to do what she usually does. She doesn't want to push the person way too much. She doesn't want to lean that way too far. And she doesn't want to ever learn the hard way. But that's not what you're gonna get from Miley, is technically what she's saying. Cause then she says, if you're looking for stable, that'll never be me. And if you're looking for faithful, that'll never be me. If you're looking for someone to be all that you need, that'll never be me. Hard as I try, that'll never be me. These lyrics are pretty much self-explanatory. She's basically saying that she's not going to be a stable partner. I don't know if she's admitting to cheating on Liam, and yes, I do believe all the songs are about Liam. I don't really think she took Cody seriously, or Caitlyn, whatever her name was. With Miley, I personally believe that she's not saying she isn't a faithful person. But I think with this song, it was one of those things where she wanted to add that in there just because it's something maybe she thought or felt at the time. Like, I can't be loyal to one person 100% of the time. But it's not like she's putting it there to kind of be like, yeah, I'm a cheater. She's also saying that if you're looking for someone that's going to be all that you need, that's never going to be her. I already spoke about this in my past video about Miley and Liam. I basically said that she changes up her mind about what she wants, and what she wants now isn't going to be the same exact thing as what she wants in 6 months. So it's kind of hard to work with someone like that because they might want the same thing you want now, but that doesn't mean down the line they're still gonna stick with their same original thoughts and beliefs. And that's Miley. She doesn't consistently stay thinking the same thing, and she also isn't the most stable with her life choices or just with her thinking in general. And that's basically Miley with Angels Like You and Never Be Me. She has a good heart, but I do feel like there's a lot of struggle there, and these two songs perfectly capture a true heartbreak. I think she did a great job, and you guys already know how I feel about the album. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and these types of song analysis videos. If you want more, comment down below what other songs we should analyze. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.